What is going on, guys? Need Dub Tap here, and yeah, I have a whole crap ton of stuff to talk about, and this is weird. I'm uploading on a Sunday night. Ooh, never been done before. Yeah, I'm uploading random times, cause I'm just trying to get a certain amount of videos a week. I don't know. If you want more, tell me. If you want less, be like, why are you so stupid? Don't post so many. Well, whatever. So, anyways, um. Yeah, this weekend has been extremely busy, and it was a great weekend. Like, this was probably one of the best weekends I've had, and I am worn out, and it's like 9:45 on a Sunday night. I have school tomorrow. Ugh, this is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna go to bed at like 10 tonight or something. But anyways, let's get started into this amazing weekend. So Friday I came home and my parents went to visit my sister down in Longwood because she goes to Longwood University. So they went to visit her, and they were gone all Friday. So I played Xbox basically all Friday. Oh yeah, for freaking awesome, isn't it? No, but Friday night, me and my friends, or my friends and I should say, went and saw, what was it, 21 Jump Street, 21st Jump Street, 21 Jump Street. At 21. So we saw 21 Jump Street, and that movie was freaking amazing. Like, oh, there was so many funny parts about that movie. It was great. And like Jonah Hill, just he made it. He was super funny. And if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend seeing it because there's some really funny jokes in that movie, and you can make inside jokes with your friends so much with that about that movie. But yeah, we got to the theater, and I went with my brother and a couple of my friends. So my friend showed up late, and the movie was sold out, so we had to wait an hour and 30 minutes. So we didn't get home till like 1:30. But before we saw the movie, we we saw the line for Hunger Games, and I don't. It was like out the door on the second night. Like, opening night is opening morning, technically. So that was the first night, Friday night. So yeah, the first night was just, it was out the door still, and I was just like, what is this? I don't. I mean, I read the Hunger Games book, sort of. Not really. I kind of skipped a ton of pages, and I didn't pay attention like I always do when I read. But I didn't really like it because I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but in 1999, a Japanese film was made called Battle Royale, and it was basically, there was kind of a revolt going on in Nihon. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. It's just like place in China or something. I don't know. And so like everybody was revolting. So the government took classes and they sent them to like a special island, and they gave them backpacks, each with a weapon in it, and they sent them out. And like if they didn't follow exact instructions, their neck bands that they had that they were first forced to wear would blow up, and if they tried to take their neck bands off, it would blow up. And the ending of it, um, two people ended up making it off with help from a third guy, but he ended up dying. But yeah, two lovers make it off together. And then the Hunger Games, I was like, okay, what is this? I liked it better when Pan Am, or whatever the crap the freaking post-apocalyptic post-apocalyptic world was named, or whatever. I liked it better when that was Nihon, not Pan Am or whatever it is. Anyways, that was just my view. Like, it's the same thing. It's just Hunger Games copied, pretty much. And I mean, I've already seen the movie once. So yeah, I mean, I heard it was good, but you know, you kind of have to balance it, I guess. I don't know, that didn't make any sense. Anyways, that was my rant on the Hunger Games. And yeah, 21 Jump Street. freaking great movie. And who was it? Johnny Depp was in it because he was in the TV series. Didn't even know there was a TV series, but I could see it because he was like, I wore this nose for 20 years. Do you know how hard it is to wear a fake nose for 20 years? And yeah, that was pretty funny. So yeah, that was Friday night, and then I went to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the next day, Saturday, which was yesterday for me, I was going on a camp out with my scout troop. So I had to wake up at like 6, get packed and everything, get there, and it turns out all I needed was bag lunch because we weren't staying the night because it was supposed to rain. So we went up to this aerial park in Maryland, and it's like the largest in North America. It's like Sandy Springs Friends School or something like that. I don't know the exact name or anything like that. But basically, they harness you in, like they put you in a harness. You have two clamps, and like one's always locked, but you can switch it depending upon the course. Like, yeah, so you have two clamps on your harness, and you have a roller for zip lines, and you would climb up to a tree house, which was about 20 feet off the ground, and then you would start a certain course, and like it was like skiing. They had green, blue, black. I ended up doing four different courses, um, and basically the courses are the lower courses are um, lower down to the ground, and the higher courses are higher up, and they're also more like strenuous, and like you need more strength and everything to get through them. And a lot of them were really endurance based, and so yeah, I don't I don't really know how to explain that more, but like the you basically had to have a lot of strength, and what they were you would climb up to the first one wherever it was, and you would work your way to the next tree where there was a platform on the tree. And that was like a 4x4 platform. And then you'd hook on to the next one, switch over to the next challenge. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. That's unfortunate. Anyways, switch on to the next one, and there'd be like some obstacle that you have to cross. Like a lot of them were like spinning logs or like um, ropes that you had to jump across. One of them is kind of hard to explain, but it was basically um, two strings, like two lines going across, and then hanging from each one, there was multiple strings, and on the bottom of the strings were 4x4s with pegs in the bottom of the 4x4s, and you had to like hold on to the peg, but they're moving around because the strings aren't taut or anything, so everything's moving. And what made it worse was my scoutmaster was like shaking the ropes behind me, so I like took forever to cross that and couldn't get my footing. But everything was kind of like different obstacles like that. There was like creative stuff that you had to get across, and like there was 2 to 3 zip lines on each, and probably on the black that I did, there was probably about eight, 8 or 9 actual obstacles with 3 zip lines thrown in there, maybe more. I'm not sure, but that's basically what it was, and it was extremely fun. Like even if you don't like heights, it's fun. I don't know, but like that's what I heard. And personally, I love heights. Heights are extremely fun to me, and I don't know, they're just a thrill. And so that was, oh my god, that place was awesome. And yeah, it was a great place to go with friends and everything. You could race through them and do stupid stuff and cheat like our scoutmaster did. He would just on the hard ones, like there were some really hard ones to do. He would just take his zip line roller thing, attach that, which you weren't supposed to, and then just go through it on that, which was kind of cheap. But yeah, that's what he did. And so yeah, that was that. It was extremely fun and pretty cheap for the day. I did 4 obstacles total. I don't know if I said that or not, but on the second one, I have to say this. On the second one, this freaking fat black lady was for some reason on one of the more challenging ones, and she got stuck in front of us and had to have somebody climb up and help her. and it was just terrible. Like, we waited 30 minutes for her. Oh my god, that was such a pain. So, yeah, I was dead tired through the entire day also because I freaking went to bed at like 2 o'clock and woke up at 6, like I've been doing the entire week. And, today, oh my god, um, I went to bed late Saturday night, I don't know what time, but I woke up rudely at like 10:40 or something. I was gonna sleep in because I was tired from Saturday, and so I got woken up at 10:45 by my freaking freshman friend who literally texted me 5 times. And when my phone gets a text, it vibrates 3 times. So he texted me 5 times. It vibrated 15 times, and then he called me 5 times. So my phone literally nonstop vibrated for like 4 minutes, and that woke me up. And then my friend Mike called me, and I answered him. He's like, "Did you build the roller coaster yet?" And I was like, "Crap, no, I haven't done that." So I started on it at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock I started on it. And when I mean roller coaster, in physics, we have to build a roller coaster out of polyethylene tubing. It's basically the tubing you put around, like, outside pipes to keep it warm, and it's just insulation. We have to build a roller coaster out of polyethylene tubes for marble. And the marble, there has to be like 3 features, and so we started off with about a 1 meter drop, right about a 1 meter drop, and it went into a pretzel, which is a loop, a double loop, but the second loop goes into the first loop and comes out, and then we hit a 90-degree turn, and then we made a little hill. But our base was an oval that said Ford on it, and the hill that we had at the end was made out of cars and everything, and we made dowel rods with uh, flags on them. So it's a huge car theme, and we also have some rope lights, LED multicolor rope lights that are really cool. And I'm hoping she'll give us extra credit because of the amazingness of the looks of it and everything. And also, we built her a giant Newton's cradle. Our science teacher, a giant Newton's cradle, earlier this quarter. So we should get a lot of extra credit. Um, yeah, it was that was our design for a roller coaster. But I start working on it at 12. He comes over at 5:30, still working on it, and all I had was the base, the oval base that said Ford really crappily, and which ended up getting covered over by the roller coaster. And blue spray paint looks sick. And yeah, that was the design of our roller coaster. I keep saying that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 5:30, and then he came over. We like constructed how we wanted it, and like we were using hot glue to glue it in, and we kept melting the polyethylene tubing because it's just a foam sort of thing. So like after we melted it and all that crap, we finally got it down, and it took forever. And like it's still, when we test it, isn't the best, but it works half the time, and that's all we need. And so we did all like the data and calculations and all that crap. And I'll do the PowerPoint tomorrow that we have to do with it, and then we'll present and be the most awesome freaking group in the class because it has LEDs and cars on it. And yeah, both me and my partner are like massive car fans. Um, yeah, we just love cars, and so we built this like this, and we named it the Leaning Tower of Ford. And yeah, I hope it all goes good. We have to turn it in tomorrow, but we don't present it till Tuesday. So yeah, I hope it all works out then. And yeah, sorry for the useless jet gameplay in the background. AJ ruined my perfect game, or need stamina up ruined it. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. I love you all, and I am out.